So yesterday was preachy.
Oh, hallelujah.
I mean, what I said was true, but at the same time, it was preachy, and I'd really rather not preach. So today is just going to be rambling, which is a normal thing for me. And yes, I am watching for customers because I actually had a few come in earlier today. They didn't buy anything. Well, no, one lady bought a couple books, and she was looking for something else, which I'm reordering, which was Strange Pictures, or it's actually on order. And that's what I'm going to ramble about today.
Great. Really great.
So, one of the fun things about running a place like a bookshop or a record store is that you run into an issue with trying to determine what your evergreen titles are going to be, right? So, what I mean by that is you run into an issue trying to decide what titles, whether it be records, CDs, books, whatever, um, you should have in stock and keep in stock. Um, this isn't like a school supply warehouse where you're always going to have to sell pencils and you're always going to have to sell pens. You're always going to have composition notebooks. This is a place where, and to be fair, because we are genre limited, um, it does help narrow it a little bit, but it also makes it a little bit more wonky.
I'm confused.
I can't rely on a lot of lists, Oh, top 40 in the nation or USA Today bestseller, which by the way, every single book that is on a publishing from a publishing house says something like, USA Today bestseller or something like that. And it's like I'm pretty sure it's like that the US News or US something. The magazines we used to get in high school that had all the colleges listed, and they were like, "Oh, we rank all the colleges," and it turns out that actually no, that the ranking was who paid us the most.
Liar! Liar! Liar!
Strange Pictures is doing really well right now, but will it be doing really well 2 months from now? If I get 5 copies of this book, is this book going to, all of a sudden nobody's interested in it, and I'm just going to be sitting on it for the next 3 years while I'm trying to sell it out one by one? That's, I mean, there are a handful of things that we got. I don't want to say samples, a small orders of, or as small as possible, and they don't move at all, like at all. I have a handful of records that I thought would absolutely move, and no, not at all, not a one. So, you know, I mean that's the struggle, I suppose. Uh, just add that in with AC repairs and you know having to clean up after people bringing their nasty kids in. I shouldn't say that, but there was one kid yesterday that was gross. He was absolutely gross. He smelled like, well, you can imagine what he smelled like. Anyway, and it was just a kid, so I knew it was just a gross kid. But yeah, keep looking around, being like, oh, someone's gonna come in, because literally when I was starting to record this about 20 minutes ago, and this couple came in, hung out, looked around, then left. But yeah, like I said, evergreen titles. That's a rough thing. Oh no, the worst. I'll tell you the worst because I'm sitting here looking at Game On. So I pre-ordered. I might have talked about this before. I pre-ordered Game On, which is Nevetsa Allen. That's the third one in the Lights Out trilogy, and I had gotten it on time, and then it turns out that I got the jacked version, the plain, no sprayed edges. Meanwhile, for the exact same price, you can go to Barnes and Noble and get the special edition, or if you order direct from Bookshop, which comes from my distributor, uh, you could get the special edition. And I was like, well, thanks, appreciate it. So, anyway, there you go. Just another note on things I've probably already talked about, but it's better than preaching at you about living your best life, which you should be trying to do anyway. So, with that, this is Thomas here at Fat Tracks Books and Records in Cedar Park, just right over beside the Wild West and the Cheeky Monkey, and across the street or across the parking lot from Don't Tell Mama Tattoo. You should swing by, go get a tattoo, come in here, buy a book first so that you can read while they're, you know, implanting ink in you. And yeah, have a good one. See you tomorrow.